Hey guys, so I just watched Minecraft, Iron Man vs. Deadpool, A Legend is Born on YouTube. It's by the channel Minecraft Five Nights at Freddy's, and it's their first video of their almost 900, currently 900 video roster. And I just like to give my thoughts and opinions on the video because I think there's a lot to be said. So let's just go over a brief synopsis in case you don't feel like watching it, you don't have the time, or you haven't seen it. But if you have seen it, maybe it's just a little refresher for you, So basically, the video opens up with Iron Man. I don't know who's voicing him, but he did a pretty good job of the voice acting. It opens up with Iron Man in his building. And just a disclaimer, I've never seen any of the Iron Man films, so just gonna throw that out there because I'm not the #1 authority on Iron Man, but I have seen some of the Avenger films, and I don't like them. Now this though, if you ask me to watch the Avengers again or this video, I would choose this video. It was that good. So it opens up with Iron Man, and he is in his building, and he's talking to Jarvis, and they're setting up some cameras, and then Iron Man goes out for it's like a fun run, but he's flying because he can fly. So he goes out with Jarvis and flies, and him and Jarvis have very good chemistry. Their characters are definitely complement each other very well. Jarvis is, of course, the computer that Iron Man programmed, I guess when he was a little boy, probably, just like Anakin Skywalker. He goes out flying, and they have a little rebuttal, and then Iron Man gets back to his building. And then Pepper's there, and Pepper was only there for a little bit. I'm not really sure if this is a series yet. I haven't seen the other videos, so maybe Pepper comes back. But she was in it for maybe like all of 20 seconds. The voice actress was good, so there's no criticism there. I just didn't really understand why they even bothered having her. Maybe it was just like demographics. I'm not really sure, but maybe it'll make sense in the next episode if there is one. Let's go over the title. A Legend is Born on YouTube. I didn't really, at the end of the video, by the end of it, I didn't really get why it was called that. There was no birth. There wasn't really like someone's identity was born. Maybe if it was like an origin story, that would make sense, but I didn't really get that. So then the plot of this episode basically is that Iron Man's messing around, and then Deadpool calls him. And if you don't know who Deadpool is, he's also a Marvel superhero. And he calls him, and Iron Man goes and attends the call. And Deadpool tells him that that there's a bounty on his head. I don't know for how much. I don't think he specified, but he said it was a lot. And there's a good little joke of like, it's dead or alive, Iron Man, you choose. And Iron Man is he's very sassy throughout this whole thing. And that's probably one of my criticisms is I think they capture Iron Man's personality pretty well. But Deadpool I feel like he was playing whoever wrote the lines for Iron Man, it felt like they were writing for Deadpool. And I feel like Deadpool was, like he was playing the antagonist in this video, so it made sense for him to be a little more, withdrawn and a little more menacing. But he just sort of he came off like one-dimensional. He didn't really do anything, and Deadpool's all about his satirical sort of comedy. He had a couple good lines, but I didn't feel like they really brought out Deadpool. I felt like the person playing Iron Man was playing Deadpool. And then I forget the guy's name, Rhodey, I think it is. I haven't seen the first Iron Man. I think that's where he's played by Don Cheadle. So Rhodey's in it. He comes out. Him and Iron Man have pretty decent chemistry. I just felt like the performance kind of fell flat a little bit on Rhodey's part. I don't think the voice actor really did poorly. It just wasn't a lot of there wasn't a lot of I guess expression in parts where I felt like there was written, supposed to be expression. One very big plus I gotta give this. The music selection was very good. It was good at setting the tone of each scene. I just feel like they drew them certain clips of music too long into other scenes when it should have been a little more serious. But they managed to change it, later. So that's on the editor, I guess. And overall, I'd probably give this episode, I'd probably give it a 7 out of 10. This is the first one I've seen by Minecraft Five Nights at Freddy's, and I'm looking forward to watching the rest of their stuff. I'm going to watch all their videos. So there's my recommendation, and I hope you maybe give it a watch, maybe tell your friend about it, but don't bother telling your parents. It's not good enough for that. Alright, I love you. Goodbye.